Hey friends, welcome back to another super motivating and extra long Clean With Me marathon. If you guys are new here and have not heard of these, this is basically a collection of my most popular Clean With Me videos, and I am going to have non-stop cleaning motivation for you. So let's get started. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. Today we have got a video packed full of cleaning motivation. We will be doing laundry. I will show you how to do a DIY shiplap. Also going to be decluttering, organizing, and doing all deep cleaning. So I am so happy you're here. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe before you go any further. Grab yourself a cup of tea, a hot coffee, or just watch where you're at. No matter what, I am so happy you're here and we are gonna get so much done. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to start off in the boys' room. This room desperately needed to be cleaned out. I like to keep on top of this and regularly circulate whatever they have going on, whether it's their clothes or toys, whatever the case may be. I feel like with kids, they grow so fast and they are constantly needing to have their stuff like donated or cleaned up. You guys know how it is. So I am coming in here. I'm going to put some of their toys away. And then I'm also making an inventory in my mind of what I need to purchase for them for back to school. So when I returned from helping out Chris, I decided to go ahead and start a load of laundry before I start back into the boys' room. So this is my youngest two boys, their bedroom, and I like to have their toys stored under their bed. I feel like it is the best use of a small room. Highly recommend it. I just use one of those rolling Rubbermaid bins and put it under their bed and it works perfect. So I'm going through their closet like I had mentioned before, kind of make an inventory of what I need to get them for back to school. The good thing is Noah gets a lot of hand-me-downs. Josiah kind of needs new clothes, and I don't mind spending a little extra on him because I know that he will grow so quickly out of them that Noah will be able to get some really good items. But I am going to get some more staple pieces. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to show you guys what I got them for back to school. In this room, we had a used keyboard that somebody had given Chris while he was at a job, and the kids played with it for a little while, and now they're over it, so I'm taking it out and I'm going to rearrange this little area here so they can have more room to play with their friends.
Sometimes, but you're making me nervous. Now I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
So Sweet Hazel has had accidents. I don't even think they're accidents. I think they're intentional. If I'm being honest, little dogs. She's potty trained, but she still goes in here. I think once she's marked her scent, there's just nothing I can do about it. But I use this spray here. I love it. And then I am going to kind of just do an overflow of spray after I concentrate on some of these spots. And I'm going to be deep cleaning this room with the carpet cleaner.
Me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love.
Carpet cleaner I got from Target. I will try my best to link it down below. I love it. I usually will have Stanley Steamer come out and do our carpets. They are my favorite by far, but it's about $280, $300 to have them do the entire house, including the rugs. So I decided to make the plunge. Instead of paying that to Stanley Steamer one time, I paid that for this carpet cleaner, and I felt like, you know, honestly that was a better choice because I could clean the carpets time and time again, which if you have been here for a while, you know that is something I do. I love cleaning my carpets, and this sucker works so great. I cannot wait to show you what came out of these carpets.
Storm burning everything we know. Dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your store. I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know. Dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like
Today's video, I decided to go ahead and focus on my bedroom as well, but not a deep clean. I'm going to do that another day. I need to wipe down the walls again and scrub baseboards. I actually need to paint the baseboards. They are definitely scuffed up, but I am going to put some of the clean sheets on my bed and take care of some of the laundry that's sitting here.
independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know. Dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a
I tried to find a link for this duvet. I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it is no longer available. It's a really great duvet, and it's thick enough to where I don't even need to put a duvet in it. So it is great, and I love it.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
So Miss Hazel is nice and relaxed on the nice clean bed. I'm using the old comforter that I got, or coverlet that I got from Overstock a really long time ago, to put on the end of the bed just to kind of add some visual interest. I thought it was really pretty. And then I'm going to move into my closet and just start putting away any of my items that need to be put away, which is a huge success, because sometimes, a lot of times, most times, if I'm being real, this will just lay around sometimes. So I'm putting these away, and I feel really proud of myself. So don't ever think that you're the only one that lets laundry and clothes sit out, because this girl right here definitely has that problem.
I just wanna get the hang of this, and I know there is no cure. We're moving to
My tile was looking really nasty in the bathroom, so I'm going to use this Dremel scrubber. This is a multi-purpose scrubber. You can use it on the grill or honestly anything. The brush head that I'm using is pretty stiff, and these little hexagon tiles need something because it is really hard to get in there. So I'm just going to get the floor wet. There is a little bit of cleaner in here, but not too much because that bothers my breathing, and I'm just going to scrub away.
drift in the high life, just a high feel, living in the high life drift, just a high life twist on the high life. DJ got me twisted, liquid got me distant. Don't you know? Well, you should know that I'm just in it for the thrill of it. I just wanna get the hang of this, and I know there is no cure. We're moving to a drowning idea. I'm just in it for the thrill of it. I just wanna get the hang of this, and I know there is no cure. Drowning idea. I'm just in it for the just a high life drift in the high life, just a high feel, living in the high life drift, just a high life twist on the high life. I'm just in it for the just a high life drift in the high life, just a high feel, living in the high life drift, just a high life twist on the high life. I'm just
So I like this little Dremel tool here. I think for the tile in the shower area and all this tile, I prefer the Rubbermaid that you guys see me use quite often before. It's my favorite. This has a really stiff brush. It was about $40 and it really works good, but I don't think it's best here in the shower. I thought it would be with these little hexagon tiles. I thought that this would be perfect, but I feel like I'm still having to really work hard, which I feel like I could get just as good of a, you know, cleaning with a regular toothbrush or that other one that I was using before. So I would recommend this. I don't think it's great for hexagon tiles, but other things like the grill or outside I think would be great. I just want to give my 2 cents if you guys are wondering and thinking this is an amazing gadget. It is, but not for my shower floor. I'm going to unload my dishwasher. With the kids being home, I feel like I should really run this thing twice a day. We don't, but it is constantly needing to be filled or emptied 24/7. We did the math and the kids have been home for about, was it 5 months? So that's crazy to me. how long have y'all's kids been home? Because I know everybody went into quarantine a little bit different, like at different times. I would love to know when your kids stayed home. And are you going to send your kids back to school this year? No judgment. And I want to encourage everybody in the comments to not show any judgment or ridicule. If a parent wants to send their kid back to school and that's what's best for their family, you need to just congratulate them on that. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision to keep your kids at home or to do a hybrid model. No matter what, I just want everyone in the comments and in this community to love on each other, because being a parent is hard no matter what decisions you make. So I also want to ask you guys, are y'all going on vacation, or y'all still pretty much like hunkered down at home? Let me know how things are in your state. Here in Florida, we have a mandatory mask ordinance, which you have to have a mask to go into any business. And it's pretty much like we are not in like strict quarantine. Like people are out and about, but everyone just has their mask on. It's just been kind of crazy. I'm so ready for life to go back to normal, but I don't think, there's a part of me that thinks that it will never ever go back completely. I had a little breakout or breakdown moment the other day. I'm just like, I need things to be normal. I just need things to be normal. Nothing feels right anymore. And I don't know about you guys, but that has been so hard for my mental health. You know, it's not as easy as like other summers where kids are at home and it's stressful, but we can go here, there, and all over the place to get our energy out. And here it's just not the same. The summer isn't the same. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you're feeling at the end of your rope and feeling like your patience is being tried and tested, you are not alone, because I have been riding the struggle bus. I love my people being at home. It's what has to happen right now, and I genuinely appreciate the fact that I can be home with them. But it is hard. It's really hard. I cannot imagine being a working parent, a working single parent even, and having to go through this quarantine when there's no one that can watch your kids. Like, how are you even supposed to work? I've been a single mom before, and I was talking to my sister about this. I don't even know how I would have done it. If I would have had little kids, if this would have been me 10 years ago, I would have lost my job. So I just want to send some love, prayers, and encouragement to anyone who is really struggling right now. So I just vacuumed this entire area and my camera was not rolling. So sorry, I'm sweating. I'm not gonna do it again, but I just vacuumed all of this. Oh, and some people are coming.
I
I get unstable.
We had a neighbor come, actually a neighbor's sister come and look at the house. She's moving from Georgia, and the mother lives across the street and she wants to be near her aging mother. So it was great. We were excited. We haven't heard any news whether she wants the house or not. She's still in the process of having to get all her affairs taken care of in Georgia, but it would be such a blessing to have a family that we know to buy the house. Even more of a blessing that she lives across the street and she can stay with her mom and until our house is done, because we are so nervous on what to do. We know we need to sell the house, but I am just dreading having to move my kids twice. Oh gosh, it gives me so much anxiety to think about. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have done if you've ever built a house. Do you stay with family? Do you sell the house right before your other house is done? Do you have to rent? I'm really curious on what you guys have to do. But in this room, we wanted to get it ready before we list the house. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a DIY shiplap thing project for this wall. And it's going to make it look so good. So the office was not feeling very fluid and functional with the desk the way it was. So I decided to push it back how it was in the very beginning, and the room feels so much more open. You will be amazed with a little bit of furniture rearranging how your room feels like a totally different space. I love it. It gives me so much energy. So if you guys are feeling like your room is like blah, pull everything out off the walls, rearrange your furniture, and it will feel so good. It's definitely better than going to the store and buying new stuff. This carpet was so nasty. Actually, I went ahead and cleaned it with the carpet cleaner after giving it a good vacuum, and it looked so much better, but I felt like it just, no, Hazel had ruined it. So I went ahead and pulled it out after this video and just got rid of it. So in the next video, you won't even see a carpet there. I don't think it's a good idea to have rugs that you like when you have a puppy. I'm going to go through some of the papers in here. We have a ton of paper clutter. I want to figure out a better system, but I'm going to just declutter any of the paper we no longer need and just get rid of stuff. That is my goal. Just get rid of as much as I possibly can.
You might want to back your pan up a little bit, maybe.
You want me to back that thing up?
No, I want you to back that pan up.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want.
So this shiplap was purchased from Home Depot. Chris did his homework on what was best to get, and this is a tongue and groove shiplap, which I really like. I like it better than just putting boards on the wall, because since it's tongue and groove, those little seams, if you will, are not so visible. You don't see the wall behind it, and that was one of the things I did not like when we did the wood on the wall, is there were always these seams and you had to paint the wall first. So this is really cool. I like it. I'm going to use a flat white paint to paint it and give it a really clean and crisp look. So Chris is going to start installing the shiplap. One little tip is you have to measure each piece. I wanted to cut them all at once, and I am so glad we didn't, because your walls are never square. They're just never square. And if you have ever done home projects before, you know that the ceiling isn't completely straight, the floor, the walls, nothing. So make sure you measure each board. And then he is using his little he's using his nail gun here. It's a Ryobi. It's amazing. You don't have to have a compressor. It's awesome. And he's going to put 2 nail holes in each stud. So he's also using a little piece of the trim as like a cleat to kind of push it in there, like if you were doing tongue and groove floors. So this project took several days, mainly because he was tired, and I don't blame him. He's an AC contractor, and it is really tough. He works all day, and then he comes home and does these type of things. But you could realistically get this done in one day very easily. But we just have so much stuff going on that it's not as easy for us, and that is one of the reasons why we decided to look at a new build home, is because we have always purchased homes and renovated them. It's just what we like to do, but there's always a punch list. There's always things to do, and your weekend gets full of things that need to get done. And then you honestly just walk past in your house, walk past these things, and you don't see them anymore. You really don't. And that's why we decided, I told him, I said, I don't want to do any more renovations. After the kitchen, all of the drywall dust, we have been living in renovations for 10 years. I'm done. I don't want to do it unless it's a weekend project and we start it ourselves. Okay, he is all done. He used some of the leftover trim that we had, and I actually did help him hold it through the saw. That's about it.
The table saw?
The table saw, that's right. And so that was the trim. So now he's going to fill all of the nail holes.
No, I thought you were
No, now he's gonna fill all the nail holes and I am going to paint it. But,
what color?
flat white, baby, flat white. But this is gonna be it. The next video, you'll see it all done. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you. This is our DIY shiplap. Also, a little tip, do flat paint so it doesn't show like when we fill these nail holes. If you don't have it sanded and completely smooth, anything with the sheen will pick that up. So make sure you use a flat paint, whatever you use. So I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, even though we're selling the house, I wanted to make it look as nice as possible.
Yeah, that looks good.
It really does. I think someone's gonna really enjoy this. I think it's beautiful. So that's how you do DIY shiplap. I showed you what we used in the beginning. All you needed, what did you need, baby? You needed a nail gun.
Yeah, you need a nail gun. You need a table saw.
Table
but
saw?
you can use a circular saw if you don't, or a jigsaw if you don't have one.
Okay.
For trim pieces, you can either buy trim pieces. We used our a miter saw.
Miter saw.
Or a circular saw. And then for the trim pieces, we used our table saw to cut what we had a 4x8 sheet of trim piece for cabinets.
Yeah.
But you could just buy them 1 inch wide.
You can buy them 1 inch wide,
Yeah,
but
they sell stuff like this at Home Depot.
Yeah, they sell it at Home Depot, but we decided to use what we have because, you know, we're all about saving those.
Trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. So he did a really good job. You do, you know, you can do this yourself, but you will need a saw or a jigsaw or something.
And there's a video on Home Depot.
HomeDepot.com, type in shiplap.
Arubica?
I'm not sure.
This is a Arubica brand. It's got a video.
Oh, Arubica brands. So they have a video on HomeDepot.com that you can watch step by step, but I just wanted to show you. And we are just going to paint it a flat white, like I said, no color. And we're not focusing. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like. You guys will see it all painted in next week's video. Say goodbye.
Like and subscribe.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. We will be posting videos like this every single week. Will you let me know in the comments below what else you want to see on my channel, because I would love to hear what you have to say. I definitely take it into consideration, so let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hey you guys, welcome to my fall front porch decorating video. Today I'm going to show you all the front porch decorating ideas. This is a very classic yet farmhouse, lush front porch. We don't have a very large front porch, so I made the best out of what we had. On my Instagram, I shared 4 pictures with you guys, and I allowed you guys to pick your favorite, and that was the front porch I was going to recreate. This picture right here, you guys loved it, so I tried my best to recreate it with what I have. The whole purpose was, if you see something you love, you can make it happen. You just have to modify it a bit. So I'm going to show you how this front porch turned out. I love it. It is so full. It is so lush. Let me know what you think. Before we get into the clean and decorate, I want to share one of my dearest friends here on YouTube. Sweet Amy Fritz has a channel of homemaking and decor. She shares content just like mine, and I just adore her. She inspires me not only on YouTube, but in real life, and I would love for you guys to head over to her channel and say hello. If you are here from Amy's channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we go any further. I am sharing some of the items I got for today's clean and decorate, and don't forget about the very wonderful and detailed porch tour at the end, where I will share the details on where I got everything and the prices. So here is what everything looks like, all cleaned off, and we are ready to give it a little bit of cleaning love and just get it prepped for fall. So I am going to start off by taking the old mat off of the porch, and if you guys remember, I stenciled this front porch. I will have that video in my description box, and we'll talk about it a little bit more later on in the video, but it has held up really well. And I have recently pressure washed, so I am just going to be sweeping off any of the cobwebs and dirt around the windows. It is just that time here in Florida. It's pretty much summer, probably 8 months out of the year. So I am just sweeping all of the pollen and everything off of the front porch to get it ready to get it all nice and decorated. So I am going to use my Windex for the outside of the window. If you guys remember, I did these peel and stick decals. I will see if I can link that video. You guys loved that video. You know I have a ton of DIY and fun ways to make your house a home on this channel. So again, if you're new, this is the first time you've been here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I post weekly motivational videos. So I'm bringing these ferns back. I've had these forever. I got them from Walmart, but more details at the end. You will see me bringing the flowers in and just playing around with the placement. I love all of these mums. I don't feel like I luck out on mums usually in the past, but this year I did very well and I was so thrilled. Here are some pumpkins that I've had for quite a few years, and I am just going to place them here. Again, I like to show you this process so you can see how it all works. I have an idea in my mind, and this go around, you guys saw the picture that y'all chose on my Instagram, and I wanted to recreate it. The purpose was so you can see something and know that you can recreate whatever you want. You don't have to have the same style or the same house. You can make your house a home and you can make it look beautiful just by modifying a few things. I am going to continue to add some elements here and play around with the placement until it gets that right feeling. I have mentioned in my other past fall clean and decorates that it comes with a feeling, and if I don't have the feeling, I will change it around until that feeling is there. I want to remind you guys that I will have all of the fall clean and decorate videos in my description box. It will be an entire fall playlist of all things fall from seasons past as well. So if you're ready to go ahead and see that home tour, it will be there. I have 2 or 3 home tours actually in that playlist, and you can binge watch all of my fall videos. I am going to add the spiced pumpkin sachet or satchel, I think it's a sachet, and put it in the little container here and just start filling this area in, adding some of those favorite fall colors I have been loving this year. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. So real quick, while I'm putting everything together on this front porch, I want to talk about Amy for just a second. She is a mama of 3 and she lives in Georgia, and we actually connected on YouTube, but we are real life friends. I just know that she will be in my life forever. I have been very, very just choosy on my friends these days, and she is someone that I have to have in my life. I enjoy her. She is so encouraging. She is such a wonderful person to me, and I would just love it if you guys just head over there when you're done watching these videos and just say hello to her, let her know I sent you. She's amazing, and she brings so much value not only in my life but on YouTube. So she is definitely someone you guys have to check out, and you're gonna love her. You're just going to love her. Hey you guys, I want to remind you, if you are enjoying today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Like this video, it just shows me that this is something you want to see, and I will keep bringing these videos to you. Starting off, I'm going to do the little tour now that everything is all done. I showed you the prices of the moms. These were around $4. Saw that this one was around $11, and it comes in a really pretty kind of oil rubbed bronze pot, if you can see it. The other ones I kept in their pots. I went to Dollar Tree and I could not find any pots there, and the line was circled around, so I was like, no, we're just gonna leave it, and I just turned it around so it's not ugly. These pumpkins I have had, so I just reused. You saw the ones that I purchased. This was $4 at Michael's. It is a craft pumpkin. And then I got these picks here from Hobby Lobby in the fall section. I believe after the 40% discount they were $1 something, and I just stuck it in here because I have been loving the beautiful Merlot and burgundy colors this fall, so I wanted to give it a little bit of something because the moms don't really represent the color that I was wanting. So I added this in here, and this tin here is from Kirkland. It was $19.99 plus 25% off of my entire purchase. And I got these pumpkins. I had these pumpkins. This was a part of the collection I got when I did my mantle from Hobby Lobby. This is Hobby Lobby. I had these, and you guys know that Hobby Lobby is all 40% off right now. If you wait a little bit longer, it will get to 50. You saw these. These are very old. I've had these for probably 4 years, and I got them from Michael's. I took the stem off so they could stack like this, and then I took this pumpkin from Michael's and stuck it right there, and I love the way it looks. If you buy these already put together, they're very expensive, so you can just do it yourself. If you want to hot glue it, you can, but I'm always changing the color, so I leave it like this, and you can constantly switch it around. It can be anything you want. You can do a little itty bitty baby one. The sky's the limit. You make it look how you love it. So then over here, this is the fern I planted in my spring front porch video, and I added another little pick here, some of the berries from Hobby Lobby, a beautiful burgundy sunflower, and then some of the picks that are also from Hobby Lobby and that I got with the bundle when I did my mantle. And just kind of sprucing up what I already had and transforming this spring summer fern into fall. The Thankful mat is from Kirkland's as well, and it was, I believe, after the discount was $12. So I thought it was really cute. I already have this stencil, and all the videos that I am talking about that I already showed how I did this, I will have in my description box with, it'll be easy for you to see. But I stenciled this porch, and it's been holding up just with chalk paint. It's not perfect. I didn't want it to be perfect, and I love it. It looks very aged. And then in this fern over here, I did the same thing. The fern is from Walmart. Did it a couple of months ago, and I just added some fall touches to make it look so beautiful and to kind of transition it from spring to fall. Over here, the same ferns. These little ferns were only $1, and I had this from IKEA. I used this is a real old vintage scale. I needed some height in this area, and I thought this would be perfect. And I added it with a really pretty speckled pumpkin from Michael's right there, and I love this. Over here, another really pretty grayish blue pumpkin with a craft pumpkin. This one was $10, and I got that from Michael's as well as that one. And then my Dollar Moms. Again, I tried to get some pots, but I didn't want to spend more than $1. So when the Dollar Tree didn't have any, I just decided to hide it with the pumpkins, and it is no big deal. Then over here is my wreath. I've had this for probably 3 years, and I got it from Home Goods, and I can change it up as needed. If you want to change the colors, just buy the picks and add it. You can make a wreath that you already have and kind of transition it with your decor just by changing some of the colors up. But I think it's so pretty. I get compliments on this wreath every single year. So real quick, a little trick. I got this candle from Kirkland's, and it is really hot in Florida. So I don't burn a lot of candles in my house, so I kind of hide it, and when the heat comes, it makes this whole area smell so good. I've also got a little sachet in there. Again, it just makes my front porch smell so good. I love it. People are like, what is that amazing fragrance? And it is that. You can get those little sachets or open up a candle or even a warmer, not plugged in, but just like a little cube, and kind of hide them places, obviously where it doesn't get all over your porch, and it makes the area smell so good. This is the sign we've had for so long, and I'm just keeping it here. I was going to change it out, but then I forgotten Chris used cement screws, so I'm just going to leave that right there. But I love the way everything turned out. I feel like it is so lush and beautiful. I will probably switch it up a little bit. We will be showing the house in about 2 weeks, from my understanding, and this might be a little bit much for people to come and look at the house. So I'm going to be transforming the back patio as well. So in my home tour, which will be up next week, it might be up Thursday or it'll be up Monday. So make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss that. Those are always a hit, but I'm going to have some of this in the back patio as well, just to kind of like bring fall back there and let the whole fall season flow throughout the house. I absolutely love how everything turned out. As I mentioned, I will be moving things around more, bringing some of these items onto the back porch. So when I show the home tour, you'll see how everything came together. I have already deconstructed some of the floral arrangements and tablescapes, so I cannot wait to show you that fall home tour. And again, make sure you're subscribed and your notification bell is on so you are notified. I'm really going to try to get that up this Thursday. But I just love how everything came out. It's super lush, it's super fall, and I think I did a pretty good job of representing that Pinterest picture. So if you see something that you like, don't get discouraged. You can make it happen, friend. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Head over and tell Amy that I said hello, and you're gonna love her. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video, friends. Love y'all. Bye. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Lynn White, mom of 5, and today we are going to be doing some fall cleaning and decorating. So if you are looking for some fall decorating inspiration as well as some cleaning motivation, you have come to the right spot. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post weekly cleaning and decorating videos, and I would love to have you join my little family. So without further ado, let's get started. So many of you guys said you wanted to try that pumpkin bread. So I have not perfected it yet, but I am working on it. So I wanted to show you this really simple recipe. But before that, I want to share my sweet friend with you, Kaylin Cash. You guys are going to love her. She is just the sweetest, and we have similar content on our channels. She has the cutest decorating style, and I would love for you guys to head over there and check out her fall decorating video. I will have it linked in my description box. You are going to love her. If you're from Kaylin's channel, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And my sweet followers, when you go and say hello to Kaylin, let her know that Lynn sent you. So I am going to be making this Pillsbury pull-apart biscuit bread. And when you use it, I showed you the ingredients. You're supposed to actually use pumpkin pie filling because it has all the sugar already, but I did not. So that is why I had to add a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, vanilla and cinnamon seasoning, sugar, and a little bit of molasses. Then you take the biscuits out. There are 8 in here, and you're going to cut them in half. After I started using the knife, I realized that actually you can just pull it apart yourself. So I finally figured it out. Then after that is all done, you can see that I'm counting. You'll have 16 pieces, and you are going to place the butter on the top and the bottom of the biscuit, and then you're going to put your pumpkin mixture in between. As you see, it was a very, very messy dessert, but it tasted so good. And when I am decorating, I always like to try to bake or do something because it makes the house smell so good. And I have been enjoying bringing some pumpkin back in my life, so I wanted to show this with you guys. So I am sprinkling the cinnamon and vanilla on top, and I'm going to bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes. I'm going to start wiping down the counter because this wouldn't be a fall clean and decorate without a little bit of cleaning, of course. So I'm going to quickly wipe everything down, and then I'm going to head to the dining room table and do the same here. Going to clear it off and then wipe everything down. Then I'm going to show you guys what I got to start decorating with. So these are all of the items that I got at Kirkland's. I got this. This was on sale. And I got this from Kirkland's, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I like this one because it can stay up even during Halloween, so I thought that was a win-win. Then I got from Hobby Lobby. All of the stems are from Hobby Lobby. This is in the fall area, Hobby Lobby. I've got my blue here. Then over here, the velvet pumpkins are Hobby Lobby. The picks, all of this is Hobby Lobby over here. And then right here, this bouquet, let me get a better picture. This bouquet and all of these stems are from Michael's, and I got them today. All of it was 40% off. So every single thing you see here was on sale. And what I will do, because I love changing my decor every season, but to make it more cost effective, I will actually sell my decor on Facebook Marketplace to kind of recoup some of the money. And that is how I can go and buy all this stuff. But like I said, keep your eye on coupons, keep your eyes on sales. Some of the items that I'm going to pull out of the bins are from Hobby Lobby and Michael's last year on 80 and 90% off. That's another thing I do. I'll get some very neutral items the year before and just kind of stock it because I know I can use any of the neutral pieces. So that's a little way you can kind of change out your decor. You'll be surprised. Facebook Marketplace, Salvation Army, and Goodwill. I prefer Salvation Army, and Hospice Store has a ton of really good decor that you can recycle or upcycle and make it beautiful. So we are going to start doing a whole centerpiece right now for the table. So when I start decorating, I think of layers, and that is what I would encourage you guys to do as well. If you don't know what you're wanting to go with, scour magazines, Instagram pictures. Pinterest is my favorite spot. Get an idea of the colors you want to go with and then just go with it. you'll be able to come up with your own little perfect design. So I like to do things in layers. I do the greenery on the very bottom, and then I start stacking on top with more of the fall colors, adding these beautiful pumpkins in there for some fullness. I did leave the picks on. I just kind of bent them to the side so it would lay down, and then I added these super fun soft pumpkins at the end. You can see I'm trying to incorporate the colors of fall and still have my beautiful blues. I have been enjoying the rusty oranges, even like the mauve or dusty rose colors. This beautiful blue and these oranges I think are so perfect. I know for a while we were doing all neutral pumpkins, but I love the color. So now I'm going to add this pumpkin here. I got this from Home Goods last year. It actually lights up, but I don't have a battery in it, and I'm going to place it right down in the middle. As I mentioned before, try to use what you have, and if not, use my little tips as I mentioned. And I love the way everything came out. It is so warm. It feels cozy. It just flows beautifully. I love the mix of the dried flowers and the eucalyptus. I feel like it is a perfect balance. I also want to add the eucalyptus that I showed you that I'm putting in there with those beautiful burnt oranges and burgundies. They smell amazing because they actually are dried and have a really strong fragrance to them, so highly recommend them. And then I'm going to place these little wicker type place mats here. I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond about 3 years ago. I think you can get them at IKEA, but I found them cheapest at Bed Bath & Beyond. And then the gold chargers are plastic and from the Dollar Tree. But I want to show you how I'm layering with the neutral on the bottom. Get a charger of your choice. The color, I love gold, you know that. And then I'm using one of these striped little dinner rags here, dinner towels from Home Goods that I got last year. I love the blue, and then I'm putting my regular dinnerware. This is the Corning dinnerware. I'm going to put this little gold trivet right here and put the bread on top, because it looks so good and it adds just a little bit of something in the kitchen. So now I'm taking this bouquet of flowers that I got from Michael's, as I showed you before, and I am just bending the stem. This is a real vintage jar here that I got. I don't think it's a jar. I can't think of what it's called. And I am taking these beautiful dried hydrangeas and just making my own little floral arrangement. I love making these arrangements because I can do any colors I want, and this little bouquet is perfect as filler, and then you add the colors that you want. I've got to have some height there, and you just stick it in there and just play with it. It is so fun. When I have an idea of what I'm doing for fall, I know the colors I want to use, but everything just comes to me. I have a general idea, but when the whole thing is done, it's completely different, and that is what is so fun about decorating and getting creative. It's totally unique. There is no right or wrong way. It is what makes you happy. So I have these picks here of the pumpkins that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I am just going to place these in here just to give it a little more fullness and definitely make sure it looks very fall.
I don't know what else to do.
Think of the colors that you guys would want to use and make your own perfect little arrangement. If you don't have a little container here, the Dollar Tree has so many cute glass containers. So I am going to make the homemade cream cheese icing for the top of that delicious pull-apart bread. So I have my softened cream cheese, a little bit of vanilla extract, and I'm going to add a little bit of sugar here. Then with my heavy whipping cream, I started whipping it in there, and as you can see, I made a huge mess. So I'm actually going to put it in a larger container, as you see, or a larger glass bowl, and then add more whipping cream. And I'm going to make it the consistency that I want. You can choose whatever consistency you like. This would also be so yummy with some strawberries, grapes, or any kind of fruit.
Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye.
So my bread has cooled down. That's why I'm able to handle it. I'm gonna flip it over and top it with this delicious cream cheese icing. You guys, does that not look amazing? And it was so, so good.
I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath.
Moving on to this area, this is one of my favorite areas to decorate since we don't have the entryway anymore. I love this little spot here, and I'm going to take the greenery down, remove the command hook, and just give this area a good dusting.
And I know there's so much more to this life.
Then moving on, here is this jar. I got this from Home Goods, and as you can see, I left this part in the video because I wanted you to see kind of what goes behind it. I don't always have a perfect idea, but you have to play with it and you gotta see what looks right and what feels right. So I added a few picks. It wasn't right. I take them out and I try again, and you keep trying until it works, and that is what I am doing here. I am using the largest picks that I have, and I'm creating layers upon layers and some dimension with these picks. I also am trying to do varying colors because, as you can see, with the tablescape, I love fresh greens and then the muted and then the beautiful colors of fall. That is what I'm going for this year, and I wanted this to look really just full and cozy.
Everything I can.
I'm going to continue to put these flowers in here and work with it. When you guys are making your own arrangements, do not be scared. Don't let it intimidate you. You can do this. And if you guys do end up doing something similar to this, or you just feel bold enough to create something in your home and decorate, I would love for you guys to share it with me on Instagram. That would be awesome. I love seeing the beautiful creations you guys have. So now that the flowers are in here, I'm going to continue to add these layers. Again, this eucalyptus that I got from Hobby Lobby is real and dried, and I love the fragrance. I love the smell, and the colors are just gorgeous. I just am so in love with these colors this year. I was thinking I was going to go for a minimal, very sparse look, but once I started getting into it, it got fuller and fuller, and that is what I'm telling you guys. I don't really know what I'm going to do at first, but it comes together and I am so thrilled.
An angel is what I need to bring me up to full speed. The shades of blue.
Now adding my pops of blue and just kind of filling up the bottom here, because as you see, you can see straight through this jar, and I don't want the bottom to look so sparse, so I add some blue and then I add these sprigs. I'm actually going to be using these drapey sprigs on the mantle and the next clean and decorate, or maybe just decorate, not sure. And I am going to add that for not only fullness, but I love how it's just hanging there. It reminds me of moss, and I just love that natural look, natural elements. I'm folding the ends because it is metal, and I'm just draping it on the jar, and it just gives it an added little something. Let me know in the comments below, do you guys like a clean and decorate or just decorate?
An angel is what I need to bring me up to full speed.
At this point, I am just eyeballing it, and I'm going to add a little bit more color in the blue on the bottom. And I love the way this is coming out. I love the natural elements. What are you guys doing this year? What is your theme? Are you doing all neutral, very farmhouse and minimal, or are you just making it traditional, lush colors like I'm kind of doing here? Let me know. I would love to hear what you guys are doing. As you can see here, I'm doing layers upon layers, playing with the placement and just seeing what feels right.
An angel what I need to bring me up to full speed. Your shades of blue.
Next, I'm going to add these pumpkins here I got last year, and I'm going to put in a cluster of 3. When decorating, you always want to do odd numbers. So for the pumpkins, I'm going to have 3 pumpkins, and it will balance the entire little buffet here, or whatever this is. I'm not really sure. This little topper here, and it's going to balance it out.
Shades of blue holds
I love the way everything turned out. I feel like it is so cozy. Not too much, not too done up, but still incorporating the beautiful fall colors.
to say hello.
I'm going to add this wicker basket and put the floral arrangement on top with the pumpkins, and then I'm going to use this picture frame holder. I'm not sure what it is, can't remember where I got it, and this sign, don't remember where I got this either, and put it there in the kitchen. Now cleaning up all of the dried flowers on the floor because it was a mess, and going to tidy up this area before I add a little bit more of something.
I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for
This blanket I got from Kirkland's. It was $14.99 as you saw, and I used a coupon, and I've got a pillow that I had last year from HomeGoods. I did not see it this year. It has some of the similar colors. It's not perfect, but it works, and I think it pulls out the blue and the little tablescape here, and I think it's just so pretty. This here, I decided to take out the plant and then add one of these dried hydrangeas, again adding the eucalyptus behind it and layering the colors, and eventually I will add these sprigs just to balance it all out.
not now. I'm not ready, not just yet.
I cannot wait to do my fall home tour. It will be coming up very soon, but first we're going to decorate every room in the house. Let me know what you think of what this looks like. I am so in love with the tablescape. I feel like it is so lush and beautiful, and it's exactly the way I wanted it, even though I wasn't quite sure. I just went off the colors and it turned out perfectly. I feel like it all comes together. It is inviting, and it still is true to the unique fall colors. The house smelled so good with that pumpkin bread, and it just felt so cozy. I am so ready to decorate every single room. Let me know if you guys are on board.
Things we have done, but tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold.
I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1, series 1, episode 1, this first video for fall cleaning and decorating. We took care of the kitchen, the dining room, and that area right there. The next video is going to be the living room. I'm going to work on the mantle. I'm going to do this little vignette over here, and then I'm also going to do my bedroom. That'll be the very next fall clean and decorate, or maybe it'll just be a decorate, and then we are going to do outside. So I'm going to be doing a fall front porch. So I'm really excited about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we have got so many good videos coming up. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Here are the pillow covers for there, and I cannot wait to take care of this mantle. It's gonna be gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to go tell Kaylin hello for Lynn. You're gonna love her. Subscribe to her channel. You're going to just be in love with her. She's got the sweetest spirit. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is almost 10 o'clock at night, but this is how it goes when you are a mom of 5. You can't just go straight. You have to stop and take care of kids, but that's life. Because here, it's a whole bunch of real on this channel. So, but when you're here, you're family. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go. I'm working. Hit the like. Hazel. Hazel, want to say hello to our friends?
Where did my ramen noodle go?
I threw it away. It's probably in the garbage can still. Say hi, friends. It's Hazel. Yeah, it's Hazel. What? It's Hazel. Yeah, it's Hazel. What? Because we have.
Let's just live a life. Let's just live a life.
Hey friends, welcome back to another extremely motivating deep clean with me. In today's video, not only are we going to be doing the dishes and loading the dishwasher, also cleaning my disgusting microwave. It really needed it. I'm also going to be focusing on some areas that have gotten neglected for over 6 years. I know, 6 years, that is crazy. If you like videos like these, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Before we go any further, I will be posting cleaning motivation as well as decor inspiration every single week. I am also going to be filling the holes on this door to prepare for the sale of our home in about a month. So in today's video, it is a beautiful sunny day here in Florida, and you know I always like to show you what it looks like outside. I just find it so relaxing, and I'm not sure where you are, but this is what it looks like in Florida right now. I'm also going to open up all of the blinds and make this room feel really bright and airy, and also really illuminate all of the mess on the floor. Since Hazel does shed, we are constantly needing to sweep and dust. But that is what we are going to do today.
I gotta pull it together before it's too late. An hourglass in my mind, a light. I know it's all my fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on. Feeling so hopeless. I gotta find a way.
So the kitchen was an absolute complete disaster, as you can see here, and so today this is where I am going to start. I'm going to come in here and just start cleaning off all of the countertops first. I don't know about you guys, but there have been so many times where I am cleaning the dishes in the kitchen and then I turn around and I see a whole bunch of dishes on the table. So one of my tips is to bring everything towards the sink, so when you are done, you are done. So I had a package sent to me from Scrub Daddy, and they filled it with everything, and this is one of the little scrubs here. It is very, very firm unless you get it wet with some warm water, and it becomes super soft, and I loved it. I also like that you can put it in the dishwasher to clean it. This isn't sponsored. I just wanted to let you know that if you see them in the stores, definitely pick them up. Very, very, very good. So I'm filling up the dishwasher here with the many dishes. I've mentioned in my other videos that this dishwasher could get filled up probably twice a day. It is always just a constant cycle. So I'm getting out my cleaning products. These are my favorite. I always recommend them, and this is one of my favorite soft cleansers. And I am just going to put some in the sink and use that amazing little Scrub Daddy. They have a Scrub Daddy and a Scrub Mommy, and I'm going to use the Scrub Daddy to get all the little crevices on here and make the sink feel so, so good. Cleaning the sink is one of the satisfying things that I do in the kitchen. I highly recommend it, especially when you want the kitchen to feel good, doing a deep clean or every single evening. It doesn't take any time at all. You can just use a little soap, dish soap, and clean it, and it feels so good. I'm going to take the residual and I'm going to clean the top of the stove here. Nothing fancy. You don't have to go all crazy. Just giving it a good scrub. I'm using this little plastic straight edge here. I got it from Amazon. I've mentioned it before, and I am just getting any of the stuck on stains on this cooktop. It may sound somewhat interesting to hear someone talk about their favorite parts of cleaning, but I highly recommend you guys really, really get in it, especially if cleaning is not something that you like to do. Just find things, little things that you enjoy that will help you stay on top of it. My microwave was so nasty, it splatters everywhere. So I am just taking my little Scrub Daddy, and nothing special. I have a little dish soap on it, and I am going to first clean out or clean off the glass here and get it really clean. Luckily, nothing really sticks on too bad because I stay on top of it, but it definitely needed a good cleaning today. I'm using whatever is left on that little Scrub Daddy, and I am going to scrub the microwave. I really like this little cloth because, or this little scrubber, because it is scratch free, and because you can wash it in on the top rack of the dishwasher. Bacteria doesn't get trapped in there, which is an amazing thing. I cannot stand having a little scrubber and then it gets smelly. I cannot even handle it.
You're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild.
I'm going to be picking up any of the papers that were left behind in here. The kids and Chris did an online VBS, and there was a little bit of a mess left over, so I'm tackling this. Usually they'll do it and clean it up, but when they know that mom is doing a cleaning video, they kind of just let it go, which is good, because if they start cleaning when I have a cleaning video to do, I'm like, no, I have to have it to clean. And I think they're actually pretty relieved. Funny story, as soon as I was putting the mirror here in my van to send to the Goodwill, it started pouring, you guys, pouring, and I just stood there under my van trunk completely up. That was the only way I was getting any sort of cover or protection from the crazy rain that came. Finally, when it let up, I was able to come back inside.
And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your road.
So we have been looking at renting a little place while the house is being built. We think it would be best for us and our family to go ahead and sell this house. We really just don't know what to expect with the economy and everything going on. So we're gonna have to put this house on the market in about 1 month, right after the kids go to school, and then we will have to find a home to rent. We found something from somebody in the church, which is really nice. It's a little lake house. Only bummer for me is that the lake house is completely furnished, so I can't take my furniture with me or anything for that matter. I can only take pretty much our clothes and our toiletries, which I cannot imagine being without my stuff for 4 or 5 months. So, but I'm trying to stay positive. It has really been giving me a ton of anxiety to think of not being in my space for so long. With someone who has anxiety or an introvert, or maybe just you guys can relate to this as well, the thought of not being in my home for over 4 months and being in basically somebody else's home and just staying there is very nerve-wracking for me. But I'm trying to remind myself that it is just for a short amount of time and the end result will be exactly what we want. For us, we cannot stay in this home until the other one is done because we need the money for this home to sell as the down payment for the next house. So many of you guys had offered just to stay here, and I wish I could, but we have to have the money to be able to close on the other house.
You would know by now I really liked you. I'm not missing you. I'm not fooling myself just like you. I'd rather break my own.
So here's a little trick I saw on Pinterest. Take these downy scent beads or whatever you have like this, put them on the carpet and vacuum it up. It seems so silly, but it made the whole room smell so good, and it made the vacuum smell so much better. The kids have been vacuuming and they don't always remember to clean out the canister with the hair and the dust, and it gets that nasty smell in it. So vacuuming up these scent beads made the vacuum smell better, and it made the room smell better as well. I figured it was something that I could do to just give a little bit of a nice fresh scent instead of that nasty dog hair smell when I'm vacuuming.
Just like I do. Maybe you would know by now I really liked you. I'm not missing you. I'm not fooling myself just like you. I'd rather break my own thread like a needle I stitch you up just for you to tear it up again. I'm through. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing you.
So I want to let you guys know that in today's video, I will also be doing a giveaway at the very end. I will give you a little hint. You must be a subscriber to win. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And then I will let you know the details at the end of the video.
Maybe you would know by now I really like you. I'm not missing you. I'm not fooling myself just like you. I'd rather break my own thread like a needle and stitch you up just for you to tear it up again. I'm through. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing.
So when I am cleaning, I will usually have pretty much a list of what I'm cleaning on this day, and then if I don't have time to do other stuff, I like to write it down on a notepad, so next time I'm cleaning I know exactly what I need to touch. So that is what I'm doing here. It helps me stay focused, and I think it would help you as well. I think I have a little touch of ADD. I get very distracted very easily, so lists come in handy. So I have not cleaned up here ever, and we've been in this house for 6 years. It is one of those things that is out of sight, out of mind. So I am taking care of this today. After I got done, I could not believe just how good and open and fresh the room felt. I can't believe I have never done this before, and I had to actually clean the windows twice because the dust was so caked on. So today's goal was just to get some of these areas that have been neglected. I want to get this house feeling really nice and fresh and open when we start to show it. And like I had mentioned before, I cannot believe I have not done this before. This was one of those areas that I had seen so many times sitting on the couch or just cleaning and thinking, okay, I'll get to it another time. I didn't want to get the ladder out. And so it was out and I tackled it today, and I'm so glad I did. In my next video next week, I'm going to be doing a calming nighttime cleaning, and it's going to be so relaxing. But I am going to be getting on top of the entertainment center and the cabinets, and I'm going to be doing a ton of nighttime deep cleaning. So you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss that video. It's going to be so chill and such a great way to wind down after a long day. I know it might not sound like cleaning is a good way to wind down, but it really is, especially when you have the house to yourself and it's quiet. For me, it is such a stress reliever. It just helps me get out so much pent-up energy from the day, and I love waking up the next day with the house being spotless.
Why did I take my hand off the wheel? I'm like a deer in the headlights. Just can't believe what you think and feel. 'Cause I've been going backwards, drifting off with your words. Can't find a way to deal with this now. Don't you see you imply forever, but this is how.
The dust and the hair in our house now are it's just out of control. Especially with Hazel shedding the way she does, which was not expected. This is something we need to do regularly. I'm telling you, I really should film what this is going to look like in just a week, because it's going to be completely caked on again. I try to stay on top of it, but it is so hard, you guys. But as you saw, there was dust everywhere, and I really keep up with the cleaning, so I want to encourage you, if you have dust everywhere in your house, you are not alone. Just try to stay on top of it. It makes the house feel so light and airy. So you guys will have to let me know, what are you guys going to do for the upcoming school year? I am going to be sending my kids back this year. I feel comfortable with doing so. It's basically a trial. I'm going to see how everything pans out. Going to see how they do with having to wear masks and the restrictions at the school. If it doesn't work out, the option is that they can do a virtual learning here. It's still with a teacher, but they can do that at home. So we are definitely going to give it a try. My kids are really looking forward to going back to school. I'm really looking forward to it because I know that it's going to be good for their social health. So I'm excited for them to be able to do that. And I had mentioned doing a back to school haul, which I will do on my other channel.
It's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still.
So in the new house, we are going to have to get another couch. This leather sectional will have to go upstairs in the game room. And so I will be on the hunt for another couch. Let me know if you guys have a couch that you would recommend.
Now it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill.
So it is in the evening now. I had made dinner, eaten it with family, and put some kids to bed. Actually, I think Chris put the kids to bed this evening. He has really been helping me out a lot as we are drawing close to the kids going back to school. And with everything that has recently gone on, my anxiety has been through the roof, you guys. It has been so hard. I feel like anxiety and depression are like cousins, and if one's there, the other one's usually not far behind. So I don't always experience them both at the same time. I mean, I have, but right now I feel like my anxiety is just through the roof. And I know it's probably with all of the life change that we have gone through, and then also the upcoming move. It's just weighing on my shoulders. I'm so nervous. I'm thinking, how am I going to continue to work in somebody else's house? I mean, I have cleaning videos, and I don't even know. I feel so overwhelmed with everything. And then the decision of taking the kids back to school or staying home, and oh my gosh, it's been so much. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you are struggling right now as well, you are not alone. Last Friday on my Instagram, I was talking to so many of you guys, and I asked you what you were struggling with, and I got so many heartfelt messages. I wasn't able to reply to everybody because there were so many, but the biggest thing that I heard was comparison and feeling like a failure. And on my Instagram, I just encouraged you guys that you don't need to consider yourself a failure. If you showed up and you were doing your best, then you have succeeded. And I know that doesn't always feel true for you, but I promise you, to your children and to your spouse and to your family, you are not a failure. So try your best to combat those negative thoughts in your mind with something positive. Again, if you showed up, that is such a big deal, and you should really give yourself a pat on the back and realize that we're all in a season that is just really extremely difficult and new for all of us. So try to give yourself some grace. This end dust is my favorite for appliances, and I actually ended up using it for the front of the fireplace as well because I love the shine and I love the spray as well. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was really fun. I like to spray it on there, and it looks like it just kind of bubbles up. I don't know why, that just excites me for some reason. So I really highly recommend the end dust spray.
You showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating that it couldn't be the two of us, and it kind of feels like wasted.
Here is one of those other places in the house that I have looked at for so long and knew that I needed to clean it and just didn't want to do it, if I'm being honest. So I really had to fight it because I was feeling so tired, but I decided to get up here and clean this area as well. And the amount of drywall dust that was stuck up here was just embarrassing. So I'm wiping that down with a microfiber cloth, and I'm also going to need to caulk up here, but I don't do that in this video because honestly I was so tired. For some reason I have been abnormally tired lately. I don't know what is wrong with me. Don't worry. Well, not worry. I'm not pregnant.
To fall in love, only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough.
I am going to use some wood filler here to fill these holes because I need to paint this door to make it look nice. So I'm putting the wood filler in the holes here from when I took the blinds off, if you guys remember, quite a long time ago, and then I put this faux stained glass on the door. It has been holding up so well. I highly recommend it. I got it from Lowe's, and it's just a film that you cut to size, spray water, and stick it on there, and it sticks. And I love the look of it. So I want to get this door looking really pretty before we sell.
My mind's accelerating.
I want to ask you guys, if you would, in the comments below, let me know what else you want to see on this channel. So far right now, I do strictly cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, as well as some decor and whatnot. But I have been feeling like I want to expand myself a little bit more, so I would love to hear what you guys would like to see from this channel. Leave it in the comments below, and I would also love to talk to you guys. So just say hello, let me know where you're from, and just let me know what you're up to today, because I love connecting with you guys.
Wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold.
I wanted to tackle the laundry room because I have mentioned before, this is the first room you see when you come in from outside, and I hate when it looks cluttered. It is a really tiny little laundry room, and I will link the video above in the cards where we did a total room makeover, and we did a great job and I love it, but it's so tiny, especially with our family size. So I hate when it gets cluttered, but it does so often. So I wanted to take care of this room real quick, just so it feels nice and clean when you come in from outside. As you can imagine, this room gets so dusty, so I keep a little handheld duster in here just to kind of wipe the surfaces when I notice it looking pretty bad. And then we have some paint that I need to paint the bottom cabinets with that I am storing in here. We usually store our paint in the garage, but I know that's not the best for it, especially with the heat here in Florida, so I'm going to keep it right here on this little turntable. I had all of my detergents and liquids so pretty and displayed, but it was not functional at all. I felt like the pumps were just leaking and getting clogged, so I have just got my same old containers that you get. I'm not even worried about making it look pretty because I want it to be functional. I'm going to use a warm microfiber cloth and wipe down all of the gunk all over this washer. It was so thick. I had noticed it and thought this is embarrassing in one of my other videos that I was editing. I could not believe how thick and nasty the stuff was. So I'm just taking this opportunity to wipe it all down and get it looking clean. It may seem a little silly to wipe the washing machine, but for me, I don't know. I feel like it's more enjoyable when this space is looking really, really clean. I love doing detailed cleaning like this. This is the type of stuff that just makes me feel so relaxed. So on this day, I didn't get a Q-tip out and go through all the crevices because Chris was sleeping and I didn't want to go back in the bedroom. But I did my best to just get in all of the grooves and get all of the yucky stuff off. So as I had mentioned, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and today's giveaway, you just have to be subscribed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and you have to watch the video to the very, very end. I am going to be giving away $100, your choice, your gift card, or cash. Just make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate you all so, so much, and thank you for showing up for me. We are so close to 50,000, so make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet already, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!
I've got sunshine, I've got you now. My body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. My body on body, oh, body on body.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another super motivational cleaning video. Today we are going to get started in the laundry room. We are going to get some laundry started because today's video is an all-day clean with me. Tons of cleaning motivation, you guys. So while I start this laundry, it will kind of like set the stage, getting things done, utilizing my time the best way possible because you guys know laundry is non-stop, so I might as well start on it now.
Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air.
So I want to also let you guys know that today's video, I'm so excited, you guys. It is with my sweet friend Candace. You guys have got to check her out. She is absolutely amazing. She has been such an encouragement and wonderful friend in my life. She has similar content on her channel as mine, and I know you are going to absolutely love her like I do. She provides tons of motivation, and her spirit is just the sweetest. So I would love it if you guys would check her out. If you are from her channel, thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Before we go any further, I post weekly cleaning motivation as well as tons of decluttering, organizing, lots of decorating, and just mom life. So I would love to have you here.
Why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air.
So I am going to finish loading up the dishwasher. I will always start in the kitchen or my bedroom. Today I'm starting off doing laundry so I can get that started while I clean the rest of the house, and then moving into the kitchen, getting that to set the stage and just get this house completely cleaned up. As you can see, we have the cabinet doors off right now because they are being painted, because we are putting the house on the market as I am doing this voiceover, it is actually about 12 o'clock at night, the day before we are going to put the house on the market. So we had so much we needed to do, and don't worry, I filmed trying to prep the house and getting everything done, but this was just like a good old deep clean for the house because it definitely needed it, and I wanted to prep it and kind of just like start the deep cleaning a little bit before we actually list it. So yeah, we had a ton to do, but I got so much done and it felt so amazing. And so by the time I'm doing this voiceover, it's days later, obviously. And so my cleaning was not as detailed or as deep in most of the areas because I'm doing it in today's video. I'm just going to use my microfiber cloth and just wipe down the sides of the cabinets here. My kids always like to stand up and eat right here at the bar, and it always has like food and drink drips all over it. It's so nasty. So I'm going to clean that up and then give my sink a really good scrubbing.
Why are you playing? No rhyme or reason, oh, it's not fair. It's not fair, no. You said you were staying through the winter season, but you're not there. You're not there, no. No way, though. Maybe I can't let go. Maybe I thought you'd take my side, my side. No way, though. You never think it through. One more round, I'm not going down tonight. Baby, you're worth the fight.
This area definitely needed some attention, so I'm going to put away this box here, but I'm also going to show you this gift I got my sweet friend Brittany. I saw it, it made me think of her, and my love language is giving gifts, and it just makes my heart so, so happy. So I got her something a little special. I cannot wait to send it to her. So Noah was playing with a puzzle, and this particular puzzle had like, I feel like it was 500 pieces, and they were all so tiny and they were everywhere. So I have to put this back in this little baggie here. He always gets puzzles out and never finishes it, but I mean, like, in his defense, this one was a beast. So in today's video, you will also see me kind of like sprucing up some of the fall decor, but taking a lot of it down. Yes, for the listing pictures, I decided to make it super minimal. And since we as YouTubers usually decorate so early, I kind of get over it very quickly, if I'm just being honest. So I've only left a few things up. I am going to do a final home tour once the house is completely like put together. After the guy comes and takes the picture, the last home tour I'll ever do in this home, which is very bittersweet. But I'm going to do another one. You guys, if you didn't see the 2020 home tour of the new house, which was actually the model, it is in my list of videos, but I will also put it in a card above if y'all want to check that out. So I'm going to keep cleaning up this area, and I'm actually putting away my every plate box. I just got another shipment. You guys know this is my favorite meal delivery service. It is America's most affordable delivery service with chef-inspired meals. I'm going to have a code here for you guys to check out if you want to try it. You know I stand behind this brand. I love it, and I would love for you guys to check it out too. Thank you for Every Plate for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and let's go ahead and keep cleaning.
You say you're fine, but I can't see.
I am going to continue just vacuuming all of this space here and getting all of the dust and the yucky off of the floor, because that's life when you have a lot of kids, and make the house feel super good.
No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We'll be running with the lions, lions.
So let me know in the comments below, are you someone who uses your vacuum on your hard surfaces like this, like I'm doing, or do you sweep? I would love to know. I like to do both.
Oh, no, 'cause you're not alone in this. We'll do this together. No, you're not alone in this. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions.
I just want to remind you guys, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post a weekly cleaning motivation. I have been feeling very under the weather, and I have not posted consistently. Usually I post twice a week, but I have been doing once a week, and that has been consistent. But very soon, when I start feeling better, I will be posting back to my normal 2 times a week. But definitely subscribe for your weekly cleaning motivation. But I will be adding a ton more content. We have so much going on with building the house, and I am very hopeful and praying that I can share some things with you guys in the very near future. Real quick, I just wanted to take a little moment to talk to you guys about Candace. She is someone that is very special to me, because when we had our loss back in June, she reached out to me and she provided a meal for my family, and that just really just spoke volumes to me about her heart and her kindness and just the type of person she was. And it just meant a lot to me, more than I could ever say. She's always an encouragement. She is always there for me, and she is just a light in this world. And I would just be so thankful for if you guys would just head over there, because you're gonna love her. We need more people like her.
said you could do better than wasting time on me. And I admit it felt so tough, but baby, I guess this is how it's meant to be. I'm a buy plane ticket, run away to LA for a minute. There will be no limits. Ooh, ooh. I'm looking for a place where I can feel alive, where I can let you go and just be for a while. I got you on my mind, I ain't gonna die. No, I'm about. Ooh, ooh. I hope I met somebody who's better than you. That likes to fall.
So I clean up around these windows to get any of the dust, and I noticed a ton of debris and just yucky stuff right here in the crevices. And so I'm going to clean this little area between the couch and the wall. This is where my peace lily would sit, and honestly I am so over trying to cater to that peace lily. She is too temperamental for me, so I have sent her off to my mom. But I'm going to clean out this little, I don't know what this is called, vase, jar, bucket, I don't know. The word escapes me. You guys have asked me before where I got this. This is actually my sister-in-law's. Her mother-in-law let her use it, and then it was just sitting there, and I felt like it matched my decor. So she let me borrow it, and honestly, I'm going to be sending it back to her. I had said on my Instagram, which if you don't follow me, you should. We have fun over there. But Florida is where moms come to die. All that money for moms, and they are all dead. So I sent them to my mom because she's got a great green thumb, and I said, if you can revive them, just take them. I'm coming back into the house, and I'm going to vacuum around all of the crevices here because dust bunnies. Oh yes, they are everywhere. Okay, real life, I am sweating, like next level sweating, guys. Oh my gosh. When they say, or when I say cleaning is my cardio, I'm not joking. While I was cleaning the blinds, I looked up and I saw my fan, and I was like, oh no, not about to happen. So taking this opportunity, using one of these Swiffer extender thingies and cleaning the fan. It's not the easiest because obviously it's moving. I don't know a better way to do it, but I love this little extender because you can also use it on the walls, which makes it amazing. And I'm going to clean this thing off because wow. Usually I would do this before dusting or vacuuming the living room out like you saw me do earlier, but honestly it was an after sight, so I just saw it and I wanted to go ahead and take care of it, so that's why I'm coming back in here and vacuuming everything up. But usually, to be more efficient, you would do this and any dusting before vacuuming the entire floor.
Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
I'm going to take care of some clothes here, not a huge pile of laundry, but this was the load that I had started and transferred over, and I'm going to take care of this. And I already have another load in there. As I was doing this cleaning, I was going back and forth and transferring the laundry because you guys know it never ends.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all.
So I will say I have really brought the amount of pillows I have down quite a bit. My favorite things to decorate with are pillows, lamps, and rugs. Those are my things I always have my eye on, but I am so tired of my kids just standing on them and just not caring, and it's not their fault that they don't care. They're kids, and so I decided to just really limit what I have on my couch, and then I have a stack like you just saw me put in the corner there. That way I don't constantly spend money on pillows, and my kids aren't just using them as stepping stones.
Here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes.
I am going to do a very quick little grocery haul with you guys. My Ship Shopper brought my groceries, so you will see a very realistic little lineup.
Here he goes with his humble and everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble.
So as many of you guys know, I do not go into the store anymore. So I just had my groceries dropped off from Shipped, and I'm going to do a really quick grocery haul. I got some Rotel to make yummy cheese and Rotel dip, and then I got some tuna. This is my favorite sausage, Red Delicious apples. They were out of my Pink Lady and Honey Crisp. Bagels, a razor. I meant to get refills. This is my favorite. Oatmeal, some buns, hot dog buns, chicken sausage, it's amazing, hot dogs, some uncured bacon, tons of chips. We got Doritos, we got regular, we got kettle cooked jalapeno, we got Cool Ranch, we got lightly salted, we got a hint of lime, and we got salt and vinegar. Then we got chips for the kids. We love chips and cereal in this house. I got this to try. It looked really good. I thought it'd be good with like a salad. Silk creamer. Got some frozen buttermilk biscuits, barbecue, sour cream and red cheddar. Got some. These are so good. Tater tots, y'all. These are so good with crumbled sausage and egg on top. Yes, try it. Let me know. Sausage patties, spicy sausage patties, gluten-free, best gluten-free barbecue chicken pizza. Ice cream, of course, and this one is for Mom. And yeah, that is my super realistic, it's my business what I buy for my kids grocery haul. I hope y'all enjoyed. I have absolutely no apologies for what I have purchased for my kids, because that is just real life, and some days I do a really great job and then other days I buy 9 bags of chips. balance. Balance is key, people. So I'm going to start putting them away. As you saw right there, I actually put them on the highest, in the highest cabinet. That way they don't ever see them. And I'm the one who brings the bags out. They do know once we open a bag, you can't have another bag unless that one's emptied out. And so we've been doing pretty good on that, but I keep them high enough to where they don't reach. I mean, they of course can climb in the chair, but they do pretty good with like listening to me and just not getting to them until the other bags are gone, because there is nothing that drives me more crazy than 10 bags of chips that are halfway gone. When I showed Noah how many bags of chips, both him and Liam were like, whoa. And he fell out on the ground. Did Mommy make your day with all the chips?
More than enough.
More than enough. This is a little hack. You just put some cotton balls, paper towels, or anything like that in your Scentsy warmer, and it will soak up all of the residual wax. I don't always burn Scentsy, but when I do, it is very Merry Cranberry. Cranberry is my by far favorite scent. So yeah, I really wanted it going because I'm making Mexican tonight and it can smell really strong, but I'm going to show you how I make this delicious cheese dip. So I will take the meat. This is actually turkey meat with rotel that I put in the Ninja bullet, and emulsified it so there's no chunks because my kids hate chunks. And then used it to season the meat, made it brown, and then I did a half a block of Velveeta, a whole jar of rotel, and then several scoops of that meat. And this is by far my favorite cheese dip, along with paprika, chili powder, and cumin. Yum, you guys. It is time for some clean sheets. Can I get an amen and a hallelujah and a thank you, Jesus? Because, y'all, I love me some clean sheets. It makes me so excited to be able to get into bed at night. Oh, yeah. So I was looking forward to it, especially since this is a whole day clean. My back was killing me. My legs were hurting. And by this point, it's actually about 6 o'clock in the evening. And I was worn out. So this made me very, very happy because I knew I was coming to an end. We were coming close. And I was going to be able to take a nice shower and to get into some clean sheets.
Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
I've got my favorite pillows there. That is the Sleep Cetera pillow. Y'all know I did in my last video, I talked about it. Y'all weren't sure. Still have the code. It'll be in my description box. Y'all, I love it. I love that pillow. It is a game changer if you wake up with lots of aches in your neck and your back.
I lose
I'm going to take these sheets and put them in the laundry room to wash, and I'm going to give my room a good vacuuming because I feel like this just brings the entire room together, and because my allergies are so horrible, vacuuming here is absolutely a must. So here in my master bathroom, this is the mess. That is just real life, showing you all the details of my bathroom. And I'm going to clean up this area really nicely because it is a mess, as you can see.
We've been here too long. I can't breathe, I can't take it slow. We're far away from home, but I can't wait to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. And tell me when to begin. Cause every time we leave I'm longing back to the place where the lights go down. Just you and I leaving out the rest. Oh, so that I needed you in my bed. Give me a sign more than in your head.
So in here I am giving it a good deep clean. I mean, I'm not cleaning baseboards, but I'm doing all of the essential things. And then I will also spray the shower with some Tilex because I saw a little bit of like soap scum and just like some yuckiness, so I sprayed that as well, and then I'll scrub it after I do these sinks.
Give me a sign. Let me know, nah, nah, nah. I never needed love until I saw and I met your eyes. That's why I'm moving close to be here and to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin. Cause every time we leave I'm longing back to the place where the lights go down. Just you and I leaving out the rest. Oh, so that I needed you in my bed. Give me a sign more than in your head.
I will usually always clean the shower, honestly, when I'm getting into the shower, but because I sprayed so much of the chemicals, I didn't want my bare feet to be on that, so I went ahead and just scrubbed it now. And I also want to say my legs are looking super tan. I used this new tanning lotion, Coco and Eve. I really, really like it. It smells like the beach, and it was a gradual tan all day. It didn't transfer to my clothes, so just wanted to throw that out there. If you notice, my legs look a lot tanner later on in the video than it did earlier.
To be here and to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin. Oh yeah, let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now, now, now. Let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now, now, now. Let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now, now.
So I took a very quick shower. As you can see, my clothes are different. I'm going to finish this laundry. I feel like this is when my OCD kicks in a little bit. I can't stop until everything's done. So I'm going to take care of this laundry, put it away, really, really try to put it where it goes because it's about 10 o'clock at this point, and for the kids to put it away the next morning. But thank you all so much for watching this all day complete disaster clean with me. Make sure you go check out my dear, sweet, lovely friend Candace. You're gonna love her. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for weekly cleaning motivation and just a partner in life to encourage you and motivate you and just to let you know every single week that you are amazing and we're doing this together. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye. everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little different. I am actually going to be cleaning the house that Chris and I got started in. If you've been here for a while, you know I have mentioned quite a few times that we had to move into an itty bitty little house when we got started before we were able to buy our first fixer-upper. So it was a blessing. It seemed really scary then and very uncertain and hard back then, but it turned out to be a blessing. So eventually his grandmother did pass away, and my mother-in-law, Chris's mom, owns this now. So she rents it out and the renters just left. So I am here cleaning it up as like my little second job. So that's what I'm doing. I am not gonna do a full tour of the house. I actually put that on my other channel, but you will be able to see parts of the house as I'm cleaning because it is next level nasty. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the kitchen first because it's pretty bad. This was the little bitty kitchen that we had. We didn't have these are new cabinets and countertops, but our countertops are actually green. But here is the stove. That's pretty. You know, I say it's really bad because they didn't take care of it, but I mean, it's pretty typical. And then here's the oven. That's gross. That's gross. You know, the reality is I don't think a lot of people clean like I do or like some people do. So this is no big deal. There's splatters back here. It's nasty. She cleaned the microwave, so that's good. Like I gotta just clean all the little things in here. There's like a junk in there. And then like splatters all right there. So we have a lot to do, a lot to clean. So this is gonna be like an extreme deep clean. And like I said, I'm not gonna go room for room and tell you what each room is. You'll see it in the video because I have to clean the entire house. But if you want a tour, that's on my other channel. But here's another. That's hair. That's hair. So it's
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me.
so my mother-in-law said these people were like hoarders or something. They just had a ton of stuff and just didn't clean. So that's my job. So we're gonna take care of this, and we're gonna have a ton of really motivating cleaning music. This is gonna be super upbeat because this mom is gonna need it. Got this drink. It is, okay, it's a grande salted caramel, cold foam cold brew, no caramel syrup, 2 pumps of white mocha, extra ice, and a venti cup, and it is amazing. Okay, I'm trying to get myself real hyped. All right, y'all, let's clean.
Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn.
Okay, so we are gonna start it off using the Easy Off here. This is not your baking soda and vinegar type of cleaning. We had to use the big guns, and this stuff is by far my favorite when we have baked on and cooked on grease. And like I had mentioned, you know, I think this is very typical for most ovens. I am very happy they at least put some aluminum foil on the racks, but it was a mess. So I'm gonna spray everything and let this sit, and then I will just move on and show you some more parts, like our little friend here who is dying in the bathroom. And I'm gonna wipe down the walls with this broom because there is a ton of dust and just yucky stuff everywhere. So while everything is sitting in the kitchen, I will just move on around the house and do a couple of other things because my main priority, I knew the kitchen was gonna take the longest, so I wanted to get started there. I am actually going to be cleaning the light fixture for the kitchen. It was so full of dead bugs and just grease and grime. I honestly don't even know how grease could have gotten on this, but as you saw on the walls, there was grease all over the walls and on the air vent. And further on into the video, you will actually see that there is a grease on top of the cabinets on the wall, all the way near the ceiling, and I will be definitely tackling that.
You know it's way too late. Regretting our mistakes. It got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize. We went too far this time.
So I had this little brush here. Actually, I found it in the house and it was a lifesaver. I used this brush until I had to throw it away. It was incredible. So definitely get yourself a good little brush. You can find one at the Dollar Tree and just get to scrubbing.
To prove, oh baby, I know you'll do right by me. I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove.
Little elbow grease goes a long way, and I'm also going to use this pumice stone right here. This is for anything in your house, and it also works for toilets. So I got this at Walmart, I think for like $4. Love it. As I was scrubbing the inside of the oven, I realized, oh no, that's not going to work. So I started to wipe that down. I knew I'm going to actually have to use a scraper to scrape up this grime.
It's way too easy to say stuff I never do. You know it's not how I feel, baby. So can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know you'll do right by me. I'll do right by you.
So I have mentioned before that I actually used to clean houses many moons ago. I started cleaning houses. I've always enjoyed cleaning and it's always been therapeutic. So I figured why not actually do it for a living? And I would take Isabella with me and just sit her down while I cleaned whoever's house. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being able to do something where I could take my baby with me. And it was great extra cash. After she got older and Drew was a part of the picture, I also continued to clean houses along with my full-time job. There was a period there where I had 4 jobs, 1 full-time job and 3 part-time jobs, and cleaning was one of them. So I've always enjoyed cleaning. And so my mother-in-law was really stressed out about this rental. She thought it was just the worst and she doesn't have the energy to do it. So I was glad that I was able to help her.
We got this.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight
So this particular day, I got here about 9:30, started cleaning, and I didn't leave until about 10:30 that evening. I pushed myself so hard. I was just so in the zone. And I had that drink that was just, honestly, it just kept pushing me and pushing me. And then Chris brought me something to eat. And by the time I was done, I felt like I was literally delirious. And I'm not even exaggerating. My body hurt so bad for days and days. But my mother-in-law was so thankful and so happy. And it prepared this house to sell. So it was all absolutely worth it.
come on and rise. Come on and rise. Light me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the skies, 'cause we ain't done till we hit the sun.
One recommendation I will have is if you are renting a home, be sure to put some foil down under the stove as you see right there, and also in the oven and the racks, just as a courtesy, because it's not your things and you know, it's not really fair to leave the owner with this type of mess. I personally would never do that, but you never know the circumstances. But if you guys are renting, or if you just want to like make sure you don't have to deep clean too much with your oven and stove, put some foil in there, and that way it'll catch any of the drippings, and when it's time to clean, you can just pull it right out and throw it away. This area over here is so likely completely forgotten, and so when I pulled it out, I was like, whoa. And I'm going to show you in just a clip, in just a second, in a clip that, wow, it was so bad back here, and all of the grime and yuckiness on the floor. I obviously showed you one little crawling friend, but there were so many around this house, dead or dying. I didn't show them in the video because I didn't want to gross you out too much, but there were literally bugs everywhere.
Play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need. This is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too? Feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
I want to remind you guys that if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm going to put my Instagram handle, Miss Lynn White, right here. I would love for you guys to come and join the fun over there. We always have a lot of fun, and there is a ton of behind the scenes. I actually filmed this particular video August 10th. And so it has been sitting for a while. I just been waiting to when I wanted to get it up. And because this video was so long, it was about 6 hours worth of footage, which is a 12-hour day. I will actually be splitting this up. So you're going to get over 30 minutes today. And then my very next video will be the to be continued, the part 2 of this, because this kitchen was so bad that I spent the majority of my time in here, and it was just, I did such a deep clean that I did not let any crevice, no nook or cranny go without being scrubbed, and you will see that. So this is super satisfying, but you will get a whole nother long video in just a couple of days because this was like next level.
Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great.
So I am going to be spraying the bathroom with this cleaner right here. Again, this is something that I'm going to spray and then walk away, let it do its job, and then work on other things in the house. But I recommend that if you guys have things that need to sit, go ahead and do that first thing and then walk away, because you don't want to just sit there and wait for this to do its job. And so go do something else. And so that's what I did. And I actually didn't even work on this bathroom until hours and hours later. So yeah, that's just my little tip. I love this CLR. This stuff cuts through everything. And in Florida, we have really bad hard water. So it is a must around any of the pipes here.
You hold me now.
So I'm going to start on the refrigerator. I am going to wash all of the parts here, the shelves and everything that goes in there, and leave it on the counter to dry. And then I'm going to start scrubbing the inside of the refrigerator. It was very difficult because the fridge door would not open all the way.
Feels the same when you hold me now. Like every time I fall fast, I'm fragile when you come round. I'm back where we started, and we caught it. I can't let go, and you know it too. That's why you're here. So you play me once again, love, and push my buttons once more. I'm back where we started, and we caught it. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Same old when you need me.
So I want to just say real quick, when I said that this house was itty bitty, I know in the home tour on my other channel that offended, I think, a couple of people. And I don't mean itty bitty like, you know, it's too good for me, or, you know, I would never. That's not what I mean by itty bitty. What I mean by itty bitty is at this time, all the kids were home, and we only had 3 kids, and I was pregnant with Josiah. And there was just no room for any more kids. And we were not sure if we were even done yet. So for us, it was just too small. But as I mentioned before, it was such a blessing to be in this house. It was a very sweet, a very simple time. And I reminisce about a lot of the memories in this house. Again, it was just a really sweet time after going through a really just horrible time with my ex-husband. And, you know, Chris and I split up while pregnant with Liam. And we decided to reconcile and just have God completely reconcile our marriage. There were a lot of changes, good and bad, that happened as a consequence of that. And losing our townhome was one of those things. And that was really hard because I had worked really hard to be independent and take care of my 2 kids as a single mom. And I had a really cute little villa, and I felt so proud of myself, and I made pretty good money. I had my 4 jobs, and I just felt really good. And then when I met Chris, he was like my dream come true, and we wanted something together. So we actually got rid of the villa and then got a townhouse. But quickly, you know, we had trouble in paradise, and we didn't know how to communicate properly, and our marriage suffered, and we split up. And so when we got back together, obviously the family wasn't too keen on that because everything we had just gone through. So he actually lost his job. And when he lost his job, we couldn't afford the townhouse. I wasn't working. Liam was an infant, and I had 2 other children. So it was really tough. And the only option was to move into this home right here. And for me, it was a step back. But I have learned that sometimes you have to take a step back to make a giant leap forward. And it was a scary time. It was hard. I did feel like I had to downsize and let some of the things that I wanted go. But now looking back, I am so thankful for that sacrifice. And I am seeing that it wasn't really, you know, a bad thing. God had it this entire time, and it was such a blessing. And when we found out we were having Josiah, we were luckily in a place, and the market was in a place that we were able to find our little fixer-upper, and that was another huge blessing. So my encouragement to you guys is we all have a story. I could go on and on for days about the things I've been through. I am just like you. And if you are in a season of life where you're not completely content, you want more, you feel like maybe you've downsized, or you feel like you don't have what you really want, I just want you to pray and think about the things that you want, figure out a plan of action to make those things happen, and, you know, be thankful for where you're at today. If you woke up today, you have a purpose, and you are meant to be here. And your life might not be exactly what you want today, but I totally promise you guys that there is something big and amazing coming. When I moved into this house, I had no idea the life that I was going to have. I had no idea that one day I'd be able to build a home that I dreamed of. And with obviously a ton of hard work, and I won't say that enough, it was a ton of hard work. I've never been someone that's just, okay, well, this is our life, I'm just going to deal with it. I've always been like, no, I want more. I want to do better. Once you know better, you do better. And so I want to encourage you, work hard, pray hard, and just be diligent and be steadfast in the things that you want and with your prayers. And I know that you can live your very best life.
Shoulders strung you up on a thread, but I don't need to tell you. Hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. I'm not kidding. That's crazy.
I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. You just did right there.
Show them. You can see the lines. Literally just, I don't know if they can see my foot from here
Here
to the wall.
to the wall.
Is
Here
that
to the
full?
wall. Oh my gosh.
Clean with me rental edition.
Oh my gosh.
Door like that, you're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder.
In all honesty, I don't even know what that was in the canister. I don't think they vacuumed, and that's nothing against them, but I don't think they ever vacuumed the carpet while they lived here, and it was a couple of years. As you saw, just a couple of those swipes. And look, do you see the swipe from the wall to here? And the canister is already full again.
Hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder, ayy. I kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like.
So I'm working on the splatters of this wall. So I started scrubbing it, but I realized I needed some more big gun, so I actually sprayed it down with my super clean. If you guys have been here since the beginning, leave a heart emoji down below. Do you remember I used super clean all the time? I still use it all the time. I love it. I have so many cans and spray bottles of this stuff. If you guys ever see super clean, or you can go to the website and order it, it is so worth it. It originally started by like cleaning cars, I think it was, but you can use it for everything. It is my #1 go-to for cleaning grease and grime or cleaning the refrigerator if something's stuck on. The aerosol can is amazing, and you guys will see it do its job. And no, this is not sponsored.
Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself. And the way of how you dwell, I get it, don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself. And the way of how you dwell, I get it, don't you get it? No. In the beginning, it was like we were glued to each other, yes we were. And in a room full of people, we lost our sight. We're only us and no others, only us. But as we dove in deep, the water turned cold.
So I want to ask you guys, how long have you been with me? And what is it that keeps you here? I know YouTube has so many amazing women. Oh my gosh, I know. I'm friends with so many of them. They are amazing. But why are you here? Why are you on my channel? What makes you subscribe to my channel? What makes you not want to subscribe? What makes you look forward to my videos? Why are you here? Because I did not ever think to myself, hey, I'm going to do a cleaning channel. But it worked, and it was a part of my passion. But my ultimate goal, honestly, is not to show you guys how to clean, but it's to motivate you. And not just with cleaning. I want to motivate you with real life. So I've been thinking I might need to pivot a little bit. And so although we will always have cleaning motivation and organizing and decorating and all that on here, I want to find ways to motivate you in real life, because I kind of want to meet you where you're at, in the season of life where you're at. I've lived a lot of life, and I've had a lot of experiences. I've dealt with addiction and teen pregnancies and welfare and, oh my gosh, food stamps and all of that stuff. I've dealt with job losses and single mom and, you know, awful divorces and then reconciliations. And I've had a lot of life, and I'm so thankful for that. But I feel like I can bring more value to you guys by bringing that life into my videos. So I want to always add a story in my videos. I want to find a way to motivate you wherever you are at. And I want to find a way to encourage you to live your best life, because I can't stress it enough. I just have been exactly where you're at. And if you're not content, there's just a brighter day coming, and I promise you. But I want to be there for you, and I want to motivate you. And I want, when you leave my channel, when you're done watching my videos, sure, maybe you go deep clean your oven. That's awesome. But I also want you to know how amazing you are, and how beautiful you are, and how important you are. And that is my main goal.
Flipping coins about what's to come. It starts getting cold, and we don't know anywhere. size, and you start to doubt. I don't blame you, 'cause I feel the same. 'Cause I can only hold on for so long, and we should be proud. All that we can do is hope for miracles, or just let it go. But honey, we have to be together here in the stormy weather. So why do we hold on, even if it hurts?
So I think I talked your ear off, but I was trying to create more value and more motivation to you guys, not just with cleaning, but just for whatever season you're in, because I want to meet you there. I want to encourage you. I want you to know how amazing you are and how loved you are and how capable and worthy you are. So I appreciate you all so much. I'll never get tired of saying that because it's always been my truth. I love you all so much. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing today. Let me know you enjoyed this video. My next video will be out on Thursday. Whoop, whoop. Yep, 2 videos this week, you guys. It's going to be part 2, and it is going to be the bomb. I love you guys. Bye. Hey you guys, welcome back to part 2 of this filthy rental deep clean. If you remember last week, this is where we stopped, and so I'm finishing off in the kitchen, scrubbing all the nooks and crannies of these cabinets. I did not even realize how bad they were until we got this little tool attachment in there, and it was next level filthy. So I'm going to wipe it down with my microfiber cloth and get it looking really, really good. I'm just going to add in there real quick that this little attachment is Rubbermaid, and I got it from Target. So it's there. You can order it on Amazon. It has 2 little rotating heads, and it is amazing. I want to remind you guys, if you didn't see part 1, I posted that just the video before, and it is over 30 minutes of just serious deep cleaning and the nastiest oven in America. So I'm just cleaning out all of the extra stuff here in the drawers. I just used some warm water with this microfiber cloth. Didn't have to get too crazy in here because it was pretty clean out. I had thrown everything away prior, but I just wanted to wipe the inside of these drawers to make it feel brand new. I think I mentioned they are trying to sell this little rental, so I was trying to get it ready to list.
As long as you're there, like the I'm a clenched fist in the rain for you. I'm mental patient, half insane. It's you.
So with this oven, it was so nasty that I went ahead in the last video, as you saw, sprayed everything down and then went and worked on other things in the house. By the time I got to it, it had been a couple of hours of just having the spray cleaner on there and working through some of this grease and grime. In the last video, y'all saw how we completely cleaned the stove part, and now in this video, we're working on the oven. It was several hours that I actually got to the oven part. So it was able to scrape up very easily. I am just using a paint scraper because that was what is in the house. I think you can get them probably at the dollar store, but you do want to make sure that you don't scrape up the glass or any of the remaining part of the oven. After you scrape everything up, that's when I like to take a paper towel and just wipe up any of the nasty, gunky stuff before I bring in a washcloth and start actually washing it off. You'll see that at one point there were some parts on the actual oven, the floor of the oven, that would not come off, not even with the cleaner or a scraper, so I used the pumice stone and it came right off.
I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
Back to using my warm washcloth with some soap on it, and I'm going to wipe down the little pantry over here and the door frames because they are obviously really dirty, and just get it looking really clean. We are going to have a painter come in here, so I wanted to make sure that the walls were somewhat prepped so they can just come in here and paint. Another recommendation I would have, if you are going to be cleaning even your house and you know you need to do a deep clean, or somebody else's house, I would recommend going to the dollar store, because some of these items get so used you will have to throw them out. So if you can get a lot of your supplies, not necessarily the cleaning chemicals and solutions, but like a scraper, some microfiber cloths, some brushes, things like that. Get that at the Dollar Tree. That way you won't feel so bad when you just throw them away after each deep cleaning. I'm exhausted. I've been here since 10 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock now. Cleaning nonstop. So if hair grosses you out, I will tell you to look away. I am cleaning out the hair right now and just flushing it down the toilet because yuck, that's a lot of hair. And I am going to scrub. I sprayed, as you may remember in the other video, I used my Method tub and tile spray and I sprayed the other bathroom and this one. And so it has been sitting on here soaking for a really long time, and I'm just taking my scrubber and just wiping the walls down and wiping everything down so it feels really clean in here. You guys, I have to totally ask you to forgive me. I forgot the clip on my tripod, so I have been using a handheld all day, and that's why I'm not able to give you guys the most amazing angles. But this is real life cleaning, and this is what I used to do, and I'm getting back into it. If you are wanting a good workout, do a whole house clean. I kid you not. You don't even realize it. Like this one, obviously I knew that I was going to hurt the next day. But I have cleaned my whole house before. And then the next day, I cannot believe how much my legs hurt and my arms hurt. You use literally every muscle in your body, and I'm not kidding, to clean. Every muscle you don't even know you had.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You're kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original.
Coming into the little bathroom in here, funny story with this bathroom is when we lived here many moons ago, it actually looked totally different. We helped renovate it while we were here. I was cleaning in the kitchen and saw water under the cabinets and ran in and realized the drain was not hooked up to the tub properly and was flooding into our kitchen. So while we were here, we helped them renovate this bathroom. So, and I remember picking out the tile and this like sink area, and it just amazes me how much like our taste change. Even when I was all into the farmhouse and shabby chic look, now I'm more into the modern and more minimalist look. It's just crazy how times change. So if you guys are ever renovating, always renovate with very neutral things, because it will cost a lot of money to change things as your tastes change. This is a beautiful little vanity area, but I probably wouldn't put it in my house now. So yeah, just always try to choose things very neutral. That's what we tried to do in our new house, because we knew we were going to sell it. That was the purpose of it. So some of the things in here I might not necessarily put in the new house that we're building, but it is going to definitely appeal to the masses when we try to sell it.
I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous. I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
I am not really sure what is on the bottom of this cabinet, but it came up very easily, thankfully. And this thing was sparkling and looking brand new when I was all done with it, which really makes me feel a sense of accomplishment and pride. That's one thing that I love about cleaning, is being able to step back and see it all done. I think that's my favorite part. And this may sound silly, but sometimes I will literally walk outside and then walk back in to see how everything looks all like fresh and new and just amazing. It just makes me feel so good about myself. I think that's probably why at even a very young age, I was always cleaning, because it was something that was like almost instant gratification. I mean, I had to obviously do the hard work, but it felt so good to just stare and be like, wow, I did that, and it feels amazing. I've mentioned before that I have always loved cleaning. Even as a strange little 8-year-old, I was scrubbing tile floor with a toothbrush. Obviously not one I used, but I would stay up into the wee hours in the morning and scrub the tile floor. I have always been a caregiver. I have always felt like I was taking care of everybody, and cleaning was a huge part of that. I think now as an adult, I realize that was probably a way for me to control the kind of crazy situation we were in when we were little. So if your kids are, you notice, like really trying to keep their space tidy and they're trying to be in control of their little environment, you have to dig deep and try to figure out what is it and why are they like that. For me, it was a way for me to feel comforted. And I think for a lot of kids, I would have to agree that kids who like to have their things just the way they like it, it is a sense of control. And so it makes them feel safe and comforted, and I know that's definitely the case for me. So I didn't really realize that. I just thought I was a strange little kid. Even as a kid, I'm like, what other kids are sitting there scrubbing their tile floor with toothbrushes at 2 in the morning? But I was. I know that sounds so crazy, but I wish somebody would have noticed. Oh my gosh, I wish somebody would have noticed and said, hey, maybe this kid needs something, but that is okay. We live and we learn. And as an adult, the things I've gone through as a kid, I have tried to be really sensitive to my own children and the needs that they may have.
Oh no, I never meant to misbehave. Something about you makes me crave. You really are a different taste. I love that I don't know your name. Oh, save me. I'm a good one. Getting worn out, need a fixation. I'm so ready for new mistakes.
I also want to add that I was a very anxious child and a very depressed child. I always felt like I had a really low energy. I always knew that I had a very sick stomach all of the time. And I honestly thought something was wrong with me. Even before school, my stomach would hurt so bad to where I thought I was sick. And then I would go back to bed and I would wake up and realize I feel totally fine. And I didn't know, even as a teenager, I did not know, not until I was an adult and I started to really reflect and think about things, and I realized that was just anxiety. So if your kids always have a sick stomach or always get homesick, try to go to a friend's house and you have to go pick them up, or before school their tummy hurts a lot, you guys, that is a tell sign of anxiety. And my kids actually have it, and I won't say, hey, this is anxiety, but I will say, you know what, the way you are feeling is completely natural and it is totally normal. And I teach them to breathe in 4 times slowly and breathe out slowly. It's the 4-5. And breathe in slowly 4 times for 4 seconds and breathe out slowly for 5 seconds. And it helps them, and it also helps reset our minds. So even as an adult, that is really beneficial. I still do it to this day. And when my kid says, oh, my tummy hurts, I'm like, that's okay. That's totally normal. I need you to do your breathing. And it's usually in the car line. They assume it's something they ate for breakfast, but as a mommy, I know it's just a little bit of anxiety. So I try to be extra sensitive with them and let them know that it is okay the way they're feeling. I try to validate their feelings and try to teach them that they can breathe through it. That way you're teaching them coping skills for anything in their life.
You can say what you want, but I know you hurt at night. But I tried and I tried and I tried to hold you tight. So I'm here tonight, and I'm giving us one last chance, 'cause I don't wanna lose what we had. I'm not feeling right, and I'm tired of this loneliness. Let me prove it, 'cause I swear I will. Love you better, yeah. Love you better. Love you better, Love you better,
As you saw in the previous video, we vacuumed both of these rooms, and the stuff that came up was just mind-blowing. I mean, just absolutely mind-blowing. If you guys haven't seen the other video, and I mentioned this earlier, go ahead and, well, after this video, I'm going to have it on the end screen so you can go right back there and watch it. I will also put it in the description box, but go ahead and finish this video and I will have it on the end screen so you can watch it, because when we vacuumed this floor, the stuff that came up was unbelievable. But we vacuumed both of these rooms, and I'm just going to wipe all of the door and the frames and the baseboards down and just make it look really good. As I said, like probably 5 million times, it's going to make it look so sparkly and new. But seriously, it made it look really good. Oftentimes when I know I don't have to tell you this, there's like all of you probably don't care, and then there's a one that may, so I'm just going to say this to the one that may care. I do not show when I transfer the water. I don't always clean my entire house with the same bucket of water, and I definitely didn't do it with this house, so I don't put that on camera all the time. So there's a lot of things behind the scene that you don't see, like me constantly going back and cleaning out my rag and putting more soap on it or more hot water or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to throw that little tidbit for the 1.5 of you that may even care. But yes, I do clean the water out of the bucket and refresh the water as I go through the house, because if it gets too nasty, I'm not going to just keep putting that nasty water on a clean or what I want to be a clean floor. Ooh, y'all, we are getting close. We are getting close. I can hear the angels singing, and I knew I was coming to an end. I mean, we got more of this video to go, but in my mind, in this moment, I can remember thinking, oh Lord, thank you. My body was screaming. All I had was Chipotle and a bag of chips and a coffee. Did you see how dirty my socks were? I threw these bad boys away when I left. But I was so happy. You can see it's dark outside now. It's probably seriously like 8 o'clock. This is how much time passes, believe it or not. It takes me a really long time to clean. I was here for 12 hours and I got over 6 hours of footage. And I'm able to break that into 2 30-minute, 35-minute videos. This one's not quite 30. The other one was over 35 minutes. Because that's because some of this right here is sped up 4 times. When I'm mopping, that's usually sped up 8 times. So if you get a little idea, that's why if you see like just a moment ago, there was light outside and now it's dark.
Something's weighing heavy. Created too much pressure. This ain't healthy. We were all good, love was plenty. Now look at the cause, love is down me.
Here is a reminder. I showed this in my first video, how nasty and gunky this oven was, but let's just be really honest. The majority of Americans and anybody, their oven looks like this. Use foil or use some oven safe protector. It'll make your life easier, and it'll definitely make the landlord's life easier if you're renting. A little washcloth goes a long way to wipe down cabinets and just putting things away and cleaning up. Especially around these door frames, it didn't take any time at all. And I used my super clean to get all of the grease off the walls. It is all clean. It is about 10 o'clock at night and it is looking so sparkly. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for watching today's video. I was really excited to show you how everything looks so clean, squeaky clean. I can even touch it. And I'm just thankful that you are here. I'm thankful that you're a part of my life. I don't take for granted that you are sitting here spending your day with me. Time is of the essence and time is so valuable. And when you show up for me every Monday or when I post, it speaks volumes into my life. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you and I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for weekly cleaning motivations. I could not do this without you, and you make my heart so happy. I hope I can meet you wherever you're at, whatever season you're at, and just let you know how amazing you are. You are loved, you are enough, and I am thankful. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.